Welcome back to Hulk Talk and
Yeah.
Our next guest, with an outstanding professional record of consisting of 31 victories, 16 KOs and only 3 defeats, from Australia, former middleweight world champion, Daniel Real Deal Geale.
Woo!
There you go. I bet you've never had an introduction like that before, Geale.
No, it's not too bad. Pretty good.
I'm trying. I didn't want to do exactly like Michael Buffer.
Brett, you should get in there and announce the fight.
I should, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
You know? But, Geale, thanks for your time on Hulk Talk.
Thanks, Daniel.
No worries. Thanks, guys.
Now, you're in New York for the press conference because we have to say congratulations on the announcement on your WBC middleweight mega fight with Miguel Cotto.
Big fight.
How's it going over there?
Yeah, all going well. You know, we've had a day or two just to get used to things. I got the press conference today. I think it's 1 o'clock, and yeah, I'm just about to hit the gym and do a bit of a training session, but it's going well otherwise.
Hey, why is this fight with Cotto at a catchweight? Is the title fight? Why is it at a catchweight?
it's purely just to suit him, and
Okay.
you know, it's for them to make it a little bit easy for them. I mean, he's not a big middleweight by any means. He's fought much lower weights most of his career, and that's just to suit him, and probably in their eyes, hopefully make it a lot harder for me.
Yeah, but you won't find that weight cut, difficult at all, though, will you?
No, that's right. I mean, you get on the scales, and what you actually get in the ring at is a lot different. So I'll be well and truly rehydrated and feeling much better by then.
Well, this is a fantastic opportunity, not just because it's a mega fight, but you've got the opportunity to become the first Australian crowned as the lineal middleweight champion. So what would that mean, to you, but also for Australian boxing history?
I mean, this is such a massive fight. It's something, I've been wanting for a long time, like I said, and it would mean everything to me. I mean, holding the IBF title for such a long time, the WBC was definitely one that I wanted to conquer, and having such a great team that have got me in this position, I can't be more thankful enough. But I'm doing my hard work now. We're getting the press conference out of the way, and I'll be especially doing more hard work when I get back to Australia and preparing for the hardest fight of my life.
Hey, Daniel, obviously Anthony Mundine must be burning right now because they've been chasing this fight for a while. Was it going to be? Were they ever close, or was it always going to be Geale versus Cotto?
I've got no idea, to be honest.
Yeah.
I can't really speculate on how far they got with negotiations. I just know my team have been working hard for a long time, and I knew this day would come.
Hey, I've spoken to a few boxing experts, including the media man, Brett Gennady. We think you've got a great chance against Cotto.
Yes,
but without giving anything away of your game plan, and to all the Hulk listeners, give us an exclusive. What's the key to victory?
I think the key to victory is to fight my way.
Yeah.
Obviously, Cotto, he's fought the best, and everybody knows his style. He loves to come forward. He's a powerful puncher. He likes to push forward and hurt people. So obviously my skills and footwork. I guess something as well that a lot of people underestimate about me is I do have a bit of sneaky power as well. So that's something that I'm really working on even more so, and I'll be definitely out there to prove especially that I'm a middleweight. I've been a middleweight for a long time, and he's stepping up to the middleweight division. So, I want to show him what it's like to fight a proper middleweight.
I think that most of Australia know how good you are, and I think most of the world do as well, especially after your wins over Stern. But is there perception over there that Cotto might be using you as a stepping stone, which I think is a mistake, by the way, but stepping stone for a potential fight with Gennady, Golovkin, or Alvarez?
Yeah, definitely. That's exactly how I see it, and that adds motivation for me as well. I can see what they're looking ahead. A fight or a couple of fights already, and it just makes me want to train harder and make sure that I cause an upset and don't let it go the way that I want it.
Tell us something about Gennady Golovkin, because the only time he sold me as a really solid fighter was after his fight with you. Is he just a freak?
He's definitely very different. I fought him in the amateurs once as well, and I mean the guy had 300 or whatever amateur fights, and only ever lost a couple. So I mean the guy does have a fair amount of ability, and I think it's going to take a little while before anyone does beat him. But in saying that, I'd love another opportunity, and I know if I fought the guy again, it would be much different.
Well, again, I know that you're not the type of person to look past your opponent, and your focus is totally on Cotto. But let's look ahead. If you do get the win over Cotto, do you want the immediate shot at Triple G, or is there someone else that you want?
I'd take one fight at a time. I'm not looking ahead at all. My main focus is Cotto. So, whatever comes after that is going to be a bonus for me. But at this stage, Cotto's number one.
Hey, Daniel, besides Triple G, what's the hardest fight in your career?
I guess, all my world titles have been top fights. Probably one that sticks out would be the Stern fight in Germany. I mean, that mentally, was a tough and draining fight against a guy that had, such a reputation as well. So I knew at any stage as well with, 10,000 Germans
screaming
in the
Germans.
as well. I made one slip up. That's going to be the end of it.
Yeah. Well, again, Geale, what was the more satisfying for you? You win over Sturm in Germany, or you win over Anthony Mundine? I know they were both pretty satisfying. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit of a toss-up. I think, having everything against me, when I fought Sturm, that was definitely, very, very satisfying. But I guess with all the media and all the hype and all the crap talk, beating Mundine was definitely very satisfying as well.
Well, all of Australia seemed to be behind you for that fight.
Exactly.
So, two Australians fighting and everyone was behind you,
Yeah.
so that must have felt really good as well, and the way that you handled him.
Yeah, it was. It was, it was a great feeling. I was probably a little surprised at how well I was taken and, how much support I actually had. I knew I had a lot, but I didn't realise it was that much. It was pretty good.
Something that I saw different from you, because I know that you've been developing your power, but your last fight against Jared Fletcher, something I spotted, you won easily on points and you were winning, and watching the fight, to me, it seems like that you could have got the stoppage, but were you either experimenting or just wanting to get some rounds in that fight? I found it fascinating watching.
That was my plan and idea to get some rounds up. It's saying that as well. If I had have seen that and felt that moment, I would have taken it as well.
Fletcher is tough. Yeah,
me and Jared do have a history together. We've done a lot of rounds in sparring. We trained for years together at the Australian Institute of Sport, so we do know each other very well. And he was smart enough in the end, I think, to survive in that fight. But, if I had had the opportunity, I would have taken it.
Okay. Well, Geale, the other fight that everyone is talking about, it's only 16 days away. Manny Pacquiao versus Floyd Mayweather. Who, in your opinion, wins this one?
That's a good fight.
I've had everybody ask me, and my response has always been the same. I'd love to see Pacquiao win. I'm a Pacquiao fan, but I think Mayweather is just probably that extra skill level above, and I think unless Pacquiao can catch him very early and really unsettle him, I think Mayweather's just going to be too good and be able to run away with it.
Yeah, I agree. Now, just quickly before, we're going to get into some Hulk Talk quick-fire 10 questions that we're going to have a bit of fun with you with. But, again, I'm sitting across from a UFC fighter. How would you fare in a UFC fight, Geale?
Punching-wise, I'll probably go all right, but everything else, I'd get smashed. I understand that.
I don't think too many guys would be standing with it.
They've been trying to take Geale to the ground. All right, Geale, we're going to have some fun now. I want you to brace yourself. We're going to give you some quick-fire Hulk Talk questions. They're going to be 10 questions. I'm going to throw it over to Soul of the Hulk, so I've prepared you.
Okay, pick one or the other. You ready to go, Daniel?
Yeah, ready to go.
All right, here we go. Speed or power?
Speed.
Pacquiao or Mayweather?
Pacquiao.
Steak or fish?
Steak.
If you had to change your first name, what would you change it to?
God.
God, there it is.
No, not God. Not God. No. Man, I don't know. I can't think of anything.
He's happy with Daniel.
Okay,
it's just that,
Mundine or Cotto?
that I want to fight.
I'll pick
you
either one or the other.
Cotto.
All right. If you were stranded on an island and you could get 3 things, what would it be?
If I could get 3 things.
Yep. What would it be on a stranded island?
Oh, God. Jesus.
We only ask the tough
like
questions
that.
on Hulk Talk.
3 things. Well, obviously, if I was stuck on an island, I'd want water.
Yep.
I'd want, if you could have anything,
Yep.
a cool house on an island would be better.
You do well at
and
survival,
plenty of
wouldn't you?
food. Yeah.
And last one. Okay. Number 7, hard or soft?
Hard.
Okay. Last meal you ate?
Last meal I ate, breakfast. Yeah.
Okay. Last fast food meal you ate?
Fast food. Just in the memory out.
Yeah, probably hasn't had some for about
Okay.
5 years.
And the last one, Meaty Man Brett Gennady or So of the Hulk?
I write about you, Geale.
Come on, man.
I'm a big Soul the Hulk fan.
Oh, yeah!
Wait till I ride next to you, man. Geale, on that note, I'm not happy, but that's all right. That's all right. I'm still behind you. Daniel Geale takes on Miguel Cotto.
Big fan
June
of this guy.
6th for the WBC middleweight title at the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York.
Tune into this, guys.
We're going to be right behind you, Geale.
Yep.
I'd like to thank you for your time on Hulk Talk, and look forward to seeing further success for you in the boxing ring.
Thanks, Geale.
Awesome. Thanks for that, guys.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, mate.